Howdy, my space knights, my space elves, and my space dwarves. Non-binary, by the way. It's me. Kreed. And today I'm joined by... It's...
Been
one
week
since
9/11.
No, I don't think it has been.
You said you would never forget.
Alright. But yeah, we
How
got
are we doing
Ducks,
tonight?
Ducks, J, blank, the usual. And today, we're in head-to-head-to-head-to-head combat.
No, it's mostly just head-to-head combat.
Head-to-head combat.
Chaos, but I'm only allowed to build their crappy infantry.
Hmm. Good to see Avery's stream is still buffering every 15 seconds.
That should not be the case. We're in the green.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, we're currently doing fine.
Don't know what to tell you. It's not my 1,000 gigabit internet.
How do you get Docs to host your stream? How do we make this work? Give them your YouTube login credentials.
Hmm. Yeah, but the the lobby is up, Creed.
I'm joining. Still loading up.
Kreed360-Doodles. Also, looks like maybe Helldivers 2 and Deep Rock Galactic are teasing a crossover.
Oh, yeah. They're both indies that can actually do shit.
I just don't know what they would do. I mean, I guess they could give dwarves Helldiver armor and we could get fucking Deep Rock guns or something.
Yeah, there's a couple of funny things I can trade around.
I think they should just let me play as a dwarf in Helldivers 2.
Unique armor set that just makes you a dwarf.
No, Jaden's in the chat. Not gonna lie, I saw Halo and immediately forgot about Warhammer and immediately went to create in Spartan armor with dual needlers. Man, I used to use dual needlers back in Halo 2, because I was the one that dual building. Namely because I sucked at aiming and they homed. Anyway, good afternoon.
Don't forget to set your team, Jay.
Let's lag this
shit. See a button for it.
It's right above where you set your difficulty where it says no team.
Ah.
I'm still on the midwares.
Everyone versus stocks.
Sure, let's do it. I'm down for it.
Team B.
There's nothing I love more than a good 1v everyone. They simply add alcohol to Helldivers 2.
You call it an orbital stratagem, but it comes from below this time.
YouTube is not receiving enough video. Why? You are in the green. Bizarro Bizongo. Why does it always take so long for my game to open?
I don't know.
Your computer has like 3 whole volts of electricity in it.
You guys all have cursed copies of Gladius for some reason.
It actually works now.
Most of my electricity is going to the RGB fans. They need to keep spinning. Remember, chat, any donations you give help me try to get a new CPU. So that I don't use what is effectively a melted piece of slag.
You should go work in the mines. I gotta go beat my fridge.
Arik Jalal found rotting in a random pit. I mean, good. It's nice to see someone who actually deserves some shit happening to them happen. I don't even know if the stream's working.
Who found what and what?
No, I was just reading. Somebody from Destiny 2 died, apparently. Which, good. Fuck them.
Oh. Let's see. Eric Jalil found rotting in a random pit. Oh gee, is that Michael Jackson? Who?
The stream is not started yet, Aikahi. Well, I hope he does.
Every now and again, my fridge starts making a horrible rattling noise, and I gotta go beat it up to make it stop.
Listen, Chev, if my favorite faction has to have their leader character assassinated, all the others get to die too.
I wonder if it's because when I start the game, I click out of the thing to, like, mess with things. I wonder if that fucks with it.
Nope, they're dead.
Oh no. Okay, Gladius now respawning. Closing it. But starting again, but I'm not going to click out. I'm not going to, like, go to adjust anything.
Chev, you can't slander Dead Orbit because they're already the worst faction. Boo-hoo, we should leave, emo kids.
Chat, what are dumb restrictions you can put on me and Docs to make it a fair fight?
They can be gloomy all they want. They're just also stupid. Man looking at Traveler waking up. The Traveler is dead. We should leave. It can't protect us. I once did an edit of that, like, guy in a bed while a boomer is outside mowing his grass meme, except it was the Traveler activating with Ark Jalal in the bed.
Jaden, how long do you think a turn is?
A turn is...
We won't have a unit out before 10 turns. Be lucky to see another person within 40 turns.
Thank you for the donation!
Michael Jackson. It's been forever. How has it been since 2019? So happy to see you again.
Your donation doesn't appear in a readable spot. How could you do this to me?
Wonder when that is. It's normally supposed to be centered. Maybe I accidentally changed it to be, like, justified right instead of left. Like, instead of middle.
Unjustified.
I've moved the alert box over a little bit. That should keep text on the screen easier, I think.
And another one to test now.
I mean, if I open up Streamlabs, I could test it myself by throwing a test donation.
No, the only way we can find out.
The only way we could find out is if you donate $1,000 right now, which I will spend solely on.
Do you have
clips.
the voices mod?
Voices mod?
Yeah, the mod that gives units voices and stuff.
If I downloaded any mods, it was from, like, the first time I played this. I don't.
What do you mean you don't know? When you click on units, do they say things?
I don't think they do. Probably not. Also, now I've clicked out of the fucking thing as it's starting up again. Come on. 100% clicked into it. Is it because it's full screen? Does this game have a windowed mode I could be playing it instead?
I played it in windowed.
I'll see if I can switch over to that once I get into it, because I know that sometimes fucks around.
Is your Windows Defender on?
Creed, I present to you 1000 half cents. I hope you enjoy it. I worked 5 days for this amount of dollar. PogChamp.
I'm weird in that I usually prefer to see the borders of the screen. I need to make sure they're not hiding anything on the edges.
I like how YouTube really thinks this is a Halo Wars 2. Maybe it's because I put Halo Wars 2 in the title.
Yeah, no, it's well, I can't imagine why that might be.
That's its own damn fault.
Maybe
It clearly says
engagement.
It clearly says this ain't your different Halo Wars 2.
You're gonna trick those fucking poor 2 people who think Halo Wars isn't a shit fucking game.
Hey, I liked Halo Wars. Never was good at it, lost every game. But I enjoyed playing it.
I'm gonna play Noita until you figure this shit out. Me eating up delicious computer space by opening multiple games. Imagine struggling to open one.
Okay. Weird.
I would turn on the pixel deleter.
Closing Firefox to get some more memory.
Someone send Creed the bitrate annihilator video. Let's see how deep we can dig the hole.
Ooh. That's not bad.
How would an emo phase not be real? You can't say they're doing it for attention because that's what a phase is. What disqualifies it from reality?
I'm aware emo phases are real, Jane. Like, I know that those are real. I've seen people. I've gone to school before.
Yeah, I'm fucking old. That was way more of a thing when I was in school.
Like, back in school, I've seen people. I've seen the goths. I've seen...
Of course you've seen people. If you hadn't seen them, you wouldn't have seen them.
So just you personally have never met an emo kid, which they don't really exist anymore, because either you grew out of it, as is the phase, or you went deeper, in which case you probably killed yourself, because that is what the scene was about.
I don't think Greasers ever existed.
No, there was a musical about that. And
No,
I trust anything that happened in a musical.
Fake.
And then who killed that pony boy, or whatever his name was?
Stay golden, pony boy.
He was the Greasers. Invisibilium potion, give me that shit. No, down. Down, you fool.
Outsiders. Chat, here's a fun me fact. I'm a distant relative of the person who wrote that.
What is that?
The Outsiders.
I've never heard of a book or movie called that. It's a terrible name. It conveys no information.
Well, that's the thing. If you got the dressing in all black because you were legitimately depressed phase, you're probably one of the emos that ended it. The rest did it as a fashion choice. One is much more prevalent than the other.
Ow. Is your game still not opening?
No, this is the third time I tried to open it. This time I'm making sure I'm not clicking off of it.
When was it? I think you need to verify the integrity of game files. This just should not be happening.
I'm gonna let this run, and if
what are you talking about?
If it crashes, we'll give it a verification. If not, then obviously it will start. Because once it starts, it's pretty fine. Just getting there, that's a pain.
When was the last time you restarted your computer?
Oh, look, there it is. We're good.
Okay. Well, that sucks, because this run's actually going good.
You can save and quit out of Noita, though.
You can?
Yeah. You can save and quit.
What the hell?
Yep.
That's fucked up. I've never seen that, because I am usually dead.
I've been meaning to try Noita Apotheosis mod. Seems like fun.
Hell no.
I do not mod video games.
Okay. Selective faction.
Hey, what are those voice barks again, Doc?
Oh, it came with the game.
Mm.
Came pre-installed.
I call up Amberly.
Democracy in stone. You're playing Tyranids again?
They're the one I most know how to play.
Well, you can't learn to play other things without playing other things.
I mean, I suppose. What else is good?
Why is your stream back to showing a loading?
It's not.
Most
There it goes.
things are good in at least some respect.
I mean, yes, I think it should be all random, Chef, but I'm the only person who likes that.
You didn't suggest it. Why didn't you just say so out loud?
I was transmitting it with my thoughts.
I could.
You're all random. I don't give a shit.
I'll try random. Fuck it.
3 random in the towel.
Absolutely tile behavior.
Wait, I want to choose my color though, but I could still do that. There's a nice Kreed color.
Ooh, that's bright. I like that.
Yeah, it's got blue and green, so
I think my colors are still, I wouldn't be able to tell because the Too Many Colors mod is broken.
Wait,
Blank,
what?
are you gonna choose pink? Because that's like your Billy go-to color.
Try to be some variant of bluish to fit in with dogs.
I mean, blue and green go fine together.
You can see the green. I have literally no idea what color I am because
You are now like you are a sort of like olivey kind of green.
Sea green. So
Your Entmoot green, your lilac.
Let's go with this. Actually, a bit brighter. Okay.
Woo! Woo! Who's ready for war?
now, do I go for the double city strat?
Hello. All right, good. Up sort of. I mean, I guess it's a 4-person map, so we would have been diagonally adjacent no matter where we ended up, unless we ended up on opposite.
Highway to the danger zone. Doom, 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 boom, 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 bada boom, bada boom, boom. Zero to 10. How on-site is it for you if a billionaire ever shows up in your establishment? Okay, well, I'm not Nids. Still loading in. Oh. Blake can now talk. I will now message. Awesome. So, yes, I can see where you are. Okay. I'm guessing you're the city settle unit. Recommending that one, so I guess. Go here. You go there. Okay, let's see. Healing. Easy as. Our citizens, yeah, fine. Do my Discord. Hello?
What happened?
Yeah, I was wondering why I wasn't hearing anything. Whatever happened during the game setup caused Discord to go down. So yeah, chat couldn't hear you either if you guys were saying things.
Well, what happened?
What do you mean? What happened?
What happened? You disconnected.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just the game starting.
Yeah, you might want to get over the shyness, Blank. I don't know if you want to trust Creed to read the chat.
I'm reading it. Says that we paid them Commander Farsight set his atmosphere on fire. We simply paid them a lot of fun bucks to not eat us. You God, you can sort of read. No, I don't. It's gonna be fine. Chat, give me a name for this city.
Do you know Sylvester Stallone was the screenwriter for the original Rocky?
Yeah, it's his big thing.
I didn't know that. Send Avery to the hydraulic press is a great name for a city.
Yeah, that kind of works out for mine. There we go, I've named it Hydraulic Press.
Hydraulic fuck.
That'll be the second one.
That's what I've named my city. It's too late now. Okay, what do I need? Food? That's a thing now.
Time for the return of my favorite button.
Like, I'm figuring out a new faction never played before. Give me a break.
I
so
must
you're not
use my
Tyranids.
favorite button.
What was that?
I thought you were Tyranids because Blank said something about you eating them.
Nope, I'm not Tyranids.
Can't believe Blank is racist against all species. That's probably a Tyranid over there.
How are there two different things blocking underneath me? Stopping me from building shit.
Every city is now hydraulic something.
I think it must have been like a sister's ruins or something, maybe, and like you have to remove that separately? God, that's annoying. It eats 4 of my early turns.
That says there's Imperial ruins under you.
Well, yeah, but that's after I already removed something else.
Oh, whack. Celebrimbor.
I put my second one down near this recaf. Oh, yeah, I can look what you do.
Oh, did I happen to really step on that? There's something in that. I need to grab it.
You can have me point out wire weed.
Oh, God.
Oh, you got the start near a room, you lucky bastard.
Castellan robot.
You should go make friends with that. They're chill. Everybody knows Castellans are bozos.
I'm under the distinct impression they might, in fact, not be a bozo.
You know, I could actually realistically do the double city thing. Because I found so many influence outposts already. Is it worth it?
Be right back.
Jamming to Ancient Shackles FN.
Just get down. Oh, ambles. Oh no.
Yeah, it was one near me.
Have you gotten to the Kane book where ambles show up yet?
That was the second one.
Yeah, I couldn't remember which one it was.
And those are my dudes up there. Tell them they're lost. You dare profane the Emperor by saying he would be anything less than delicious?
And there is not a single Imperial person in this call.
What are you talking about?
You fucking bastards. God fucking I hate neutrals.
I also hate.
Zinch is a bird.
Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Speedrun strats.
Do 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 do. Blank, how we feeling? How we feeling about this? How we feeling about this neophyte hybrid spawning next to my city?
You feel with your nerves and such.
And such.
I've made poor decisions.
Pepsi Cola.
I don't know. Does Columbo fight?
I think Columbo. I mean, I don't think the other guy fights either.
Yeah, I mean,
He mostly runs around poisoning hobos.
He has the capacity for violence.
I think Columbo has the capacity for violence.
Oh. Columbo's about finding out a mystery and outwitting people, but how's he going to find out what a schizophrenic's going to do? A schizophrenic beetle person.
Curse of the Druids.
Can I finally walk over here unmolested, perhaps?
There are so many things around you, Blank. I like your lake.
It's in the water, in the air, in the trees.
I've received an achievement.
It's all around us.
I don't know how
Received
or why.
achievement.
What did I do?
Back in my day, we had a button for that. Shift tab.
Well, I see. Well, I see what it is and what it's describing. I don't know how in game I've gotten to these states which gave it to me.
Pew, 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 pew.
This probably is pretty good. Oh, yeah, that's solid. We're going for that.
Right. That's why I need that.
Kind of works to need 3 per tier, because the first tier of mine has like 3 things you should probably get.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'll leave one of them hanging. Could you loan me some ore?
Sorry, we're eating
Trade
all this.
delegation.
When will they add gnomes to Warhammer?
Hello, Lunacon.
How did those fuckers go?
When are they gonna add halflings to Warhammer?
I don't know how you tell you this. These things exist.
They do?
Yes.
What are they?
Why would you just assume they don't?
Because all I ever hear about is the elves, the humans, the orcs, and the bugs.
How much do you interact with Warhammer or Warhammer Fantasy?
Next to none. I know that dwarves exist, but nobody talks about them as much because they were kind of like ignored for a while.
Well, no, it's because they didn't exist, and then they existed again very recently.
Yeah.
They literally wrote at one point, and then all the dwarfs died, And then later on, like in the last 3 years, went actually no, they didn't.
That's fair. But like, I didn't know like other fantasy races existed in this universe as well.
There's always something somewhere.
Do tieflings exist?
No.
The entirety of chaos.
Fair.
You're getting into all kinds of trouble over there.
So what are the gnomes?
I don't know. There's probably gnomes
Jeff
somewhere.
Barrow.
What was that?
You okay?
But
Jeff
Just-
Barrow are dubiously sentient orangutans that make advanced technology.
You know,
Okay, that's gnomes.
there are just gnomes in Warhammer Fantasy. I wasn't 100% on that, but I was pretty sure.
And halflings? Are those things or that's
Well,
is that-
halflings you can get in this game. They're called
Yeah.
ratlings.
Yeah, you get rattling snipers. They're abhumans.
When will the rat race from the fantasy one come over to this game?
We call that the Imperium of Man. Yeah, we did mostly random, so don't publicly state Creed's faction in the chat.
Yeah. Shush, shush.
Or do, I can't stop you. I'm not your dad.
I, however, can stop you. I am your dad. And also your mom. Blank is also your dad and mom. Collectively. You can talk about me as I refuse to not play Tau, says Blank.
First, you got to learn how to play Tau.
No, choose Squee Church. Let's see, new things.
Lands maladroitly.
Yeah, I mean, if the entire player base of Warhammer just started talking about gnomes and how much they love gnomes, that within 3 to 6 years, Games Workshop would then give them something.
I fucking hate Wireweed.
Do they have a race for... trying to think other classic D&D races. Dazimar?
No.
That's the Sisters of Battle.
That doesn't count.
For one of them, it very much does.
There are not really any form of classic angels in Warhammer Fantasy.
Yes, there are. The Space Marines are the Emperor's Angels.
They're not in Warhammer Fantasy.
Oh, Warhammer Fantasy. The Lizard Men.
Yeah, the Slan. There you go.
Unfortunately, they went and gave you those, and it was called Age of Sigmar, and nobody was happy with that. Yeah, they say blank those. I like the cinematic that they made very recently. That was like introducing the Skaven properly to Sigmar. And you got like, they talk up the Stormcast more than the fucking Skaven the whole time. And then they show them being killed by rats. Here's our invincible, immortal, armor-clad angels incarnate, killed by a rat with a knife or a basic pistol.
Rats, rats, we are the rats. Cool boys.
I do think Warhammer Fantasy Chaos Champions have much cooler armor than Chaos Space Marines.
Yeah, they had much more of their own shit going on.
Kazaki Doom and Vermintide 2 are my favorite enemies.
I'm so weak and pathetic in this game.
No, if you told me that somewhere in some piece of Warhammer 40k fiction, rat-type people were mentioned, I would believe you. Just as I would also believe they would simply never be mentioned again.
You know, there's genuinely no Skaven analog in Warhammer 40k. People ask for it a lot. And it's more fun to say we have that. It's called the Imperial Guard.
Yep. I think I can scare these brute hounds so they don't kill my dude.
I do appreciate how Fat Shark is still adding free maps to Vermintide 2.
If only they'd added more of a game to Darktide.
Some big update coming out this month.
I didn't say they wouldn't get to it eventually. They maybe should have done it at the start.
Be right back. Hello. I have chili.
Oh, more things showed up. Yeah, that unit's probably dead then. Oh no, they didn't attack it. Maybe I can run away. Bail!
Beowulf.
I'll be back, I swear. Good, they seem to be not able to see me.
It always feels like somebody's watching you.
Man, I start needing energy already.
Well, this sure is a shitty wasteland.
Isn't that kind of what you guys like?
I need
Yeah.
a desert somewhere.
That's over by me. Which I will be using for the electricity soon enough.
You're gaming. Blink, give me the Tau update.
How's that third sphere expansion going?
Can I convince you to rename your city to Panda Express?
Well, I get to play Next Turn Simulator for a while and check out what Docs is doing.
Ignore all that.
Have you tried killing her?
Many times.
Do it better.
Turns out you can't truly kill evil.
Oh, that's not what Cabin in the Woods told me.
Sounds like you haven't tried enough violence.
Okay. The men and boys category is currently increasing. It's good. Never enough men and boys.
Oogle chockle, oogle, oogle, oogle chockle.
Moogle Hockle.
Holy
That one of them
broccoli.
Final Fantasy things.
I believe so.
Forces blank to watch The Last Unicorn. Unicorn isn't a horse, it's a unicorn. Don't be fucking obtuse.
I don't think Blink is obtuse. I think they're acute.
I think they're equilateral.
It's not a definition for an angle. That was a triangle.
Okay. Triangles can be obtuse and acute also. What is a knuffle, Chev? What have I done?
What haven't you done?
This shitty city.
Thanks for the donation.
Hypnotizes you into ragdolling yourself.
I'm not gonna ragdoll myself.
Everything's just like you.
I have those moments a little too often. It ain't easy.
I can't wait till season 2 next month.
You'd better run. What the heck is Hammer of Wrath?
Damage amp. Let's pick an energy spot.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, we'll go an energy spot there, and then Captain. Fucking...
The Last Unicorn and Legend are very different movies, Chevron.
I first learned about The Last Unicorn from a Ninja Sex Party album.
I think Legend had Tim Curry in it. May he rest in peace.
I was saying something a second ago, and now it's all gone.
Yeah, Tim Curry is. And Tom Cruise? What? That's so weird. Hey, blank. You know how you said you were looking at Hearts of Iron 4 and tried the free weekend and said it's too much for you? Could you be swayed if I told you the Old World Blues mod lets you play as a mole man? Well, it does. Yeah, Tim Curry's dead. May he rest in peace.
Tim Curry is risen. Flee in terror.
Tim Curry is dead. Long live Tim Curry. Stop trying to tempt people to the ultimate evil that is being a Hearts of Iron 4 player, Docs.
Oh no.
Not gay sex in Hearts of Iron 4.
Oh, goodness.
quests and with my food.
Yeah, no, Tim Curry's totally dead. Go check his Wikipedia page.
Why are you doing this to the poor randoms?
I'm not doing anything. I'm telling them the truth. They can go look for themselves.
Why would you make them feel this grief? You don't want people to be sad. It's a happy place.
No, Tim Curry was in Legend.
He was in I Am Legend? Was he the
No.
leg?
Tim, when his Curry leg ends.
They should remake I Am Legend with Tim Curry's reanimated corpse.
His reanimated leg.
I like that wild chaos cultists retain their ability to create a city. They just choose not to.
They just choose not to.
Oh.
Watch out, blank, there's an enslaver nearby. I can't wait for the long and arduous process of figuring out which of these research things gives me my city settler, because I do not remember what the name of that unit was.
You could ask, I suppose, but you should have to give up who you are.
Yeah, so...
Or Google it.
It will be an adventure.
So, Blank, since I've been learning it since Storm got it for me last week, I think the issue, it looks a lot more intimidating than it is, because the game starts you in medias res. So unlike Civ, where you're starting from nothing and building up over time, you have most of everything at the start of the game, and it's a lot of information, but it's really not as bad as it seems.
Not you, not you. You maybe? Okay, I'm gonna go with you. Hope. There's no downside for me. No, I can't ask that.
There's no downside in what?
I've realized I can't ask without giving away what I am.
Foolish. Ask blank.
Maybe they know.
I love the implication of the reroute E710 console program in Helldivers being what it is. Means that since there's not just a button to do it, you're probably actively rerouting those pipes under the ground.
Oh, yeah.
They're all doing this crazy shit below your feet. Super doesn't want you to know this.
Wait, does that not make? Right, I always forget. God, how the stupid things work.
The great city of the hydraulic fuck is going well so far.
I have a hydraulic press and 1,000-degree knife.
Who will win?
We'll find out. Hopefully, me. Really hoping for me.
Need to bring in like the great ancestors of those videos. Will it blend, and is it a good idea to microwave this?
We'll do microwave and blender for any other subsequent cities.
Man, I remember watching the is it a good idea to microwave this? What a series. Nothing will beat the airbag episode. Exploding and nearly hitting them if they had not closed the door any faster.
Rowboat Gorilla Man. Oh!
I discovered something. Boys!
Boys indeed.
Ah, Creed is the boys.
I'm
Ah,
the
well, I
boy.
can tell you, it's the mech.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Good news! You're going to die, but good news!
We'll see about that. What are you? You're the...
I ain't shit, but maybe you can know what Docs is.
That's Docs.
I'm none of your
barge.
business.
What is an annihilation barge, Blank?
Some barge what annihilates.
Yeah, you'll find out.
Why don't you get in front of it?
They got a lord.
Yeah, Docs is the prawns.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, this really would just be the Tau paid off the orcs.
Freebooters.
Don't you think these scary metal men would put up a better fight? I suppose.
I think they'd kill you if you spelled it like that.
Yeah. That's my free unit.
The dynasty demands sacrifice.
I will kill you, and then I'll kill you again.
You kind of have to where the Necrons are concerned. Tell you right now, though, boys don't beat Necron warriors.
Maybe you'd be doing better if you didn't have these weird BDSM straps on your back. Why are you doing that? Ooh, what's that? You have been building units. This is a lot of dudes.
Yeah, but most of them die because I forgot Overwatch.
Everybody forgot Overwatch.
Good.
But did they forget about Dre?
Mm. Oh. Actually coming bad. I don't want this. I got a transport with a hero unit. I'd rather not get blitzed.
Hey, I really like the new character in Overwatch 2. I think that they're really nifty.
I wonder why.
There's no reason why. They're just the best. They make dorky puns constantly.
Whoa. Drill? The guy from the funny tweet account?
They are incredibly mobile, which I very much enjoy because they are very annoying to fight.
So I don't actually know what this guy does.
Because the issue is when I turn Overwatch off, then I'm just over on a different unit, not realizing that my unit's getting murdered.
Docs,
Without,
this
getting a
is
shot
God.
off.
Reinstate
Life
blood
is hard after
sacrifices.
these
I'm
lands.
hungry.
You got a donation, Docs.
Huh?
A donation said, Docs, this is God. Bring back blood sacrifices. I'm getting hungry.
I don't know why you're asking me to do that.
Abadar behavior.
Does Abadar like blood sacrifices?
No, Abadar does not like blood sacrifices.
I mean, what is a blood bank?
It's not something they oversee.
Do paper cuts count as blood sacrifices when your entire thing is paperwork? Fuck you, random neutral unit!
No, what happened?
It just walked up and stole my kill on one of Avery's units.
Luckily, it shares the XP.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah,
Why would
but
it do
I
that?
have gotten a shot off before getting killed. Both of those units
roll
fucking
that.
wrecked. Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, 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 ya boy, boy, hoy. They are not tight. They are wary allies.
They are best friends. They're like Jerma
They get
and
together
Stir.
to discuss contracts in a very
They're pretending
academic sense.
to be shaky for the
He's
audience
not a
bit.
demon. Demons and devils are different things.
See, this kind of division is exactly why they get along. Because Abadar's the only one who cares about the particularity. Abadar's just sitting there patting Asmodeus on the back. I agree. I know what you mean.
I hate that next turn I'll be one off from being able to do something, so I need to wait 2 turns instead of 1.
Oh.
I wish to make a car.
My car. Diablo 2's online players in the last hour were 188,000 people. Not 2, 4.
I'm happy for him.
I desire a hamburger. Chat? Come on. Come on. You know. Come on. Was it ever established who you were an oracle of? Yes, actually, it was.
Oh,
Milani. Ah, scared you off, didn't I?
What?
You'd left.
I literally am still right here.
I don't see you anymore, so therefore, you left.
I've closed my eyes, therefore the enemy is defeated.
Hey,
I remain a master strategist.
it squirks for me. Yeah, Grax is Oracle for Milani. Even though Grax is not a religious person. Because I continue to find that bit funny. I did like when your character also stated that they're not a religious person.
no religion.
You not fucking care, man. Grok don't care. $1.
Gives you a cheeseburger made entirely out of paper bills except the cheese, which is still cheese.
Hey. Ain't no wish of getting some cheese with the cheddar, if you know what I mean. Thanks for the donation.
Oh, that's a lot of stones. No, you didn't tell me how shit it was up here.
Where are you?
Look up.
Oh, I've never been over there. I don't fucking know. Wow, yeah, that's yikes. You should go somewhere else.
That's what the other dudes down here are for, except it's also equally shit down here. I'll regroup. I'm gonna go back and regroup.
Enslaver moment.
You claim to be a Diablo 4 player. No, you aren't. You don't exist. Is there a Diablo 4?
Yes.
Oh.
No.
Is there
What's
another?
wrong with your eyes? Why are your eyes doing that?
What?
Oh, they were doing something a second ago. I had to refresh the page because I thought chat was broken. No, Blank, I was saying he's been dead for a long time. May he rest in peace. I just heard a noise.
Shitloads of bastards. Oh, they can enslave vehicles.
They can?
Apparently this one, yes.
Ooh. That's not good.
My dude's still in it, though. He can leave. He'll die if he does, but he can
He
leave.
can?
Yes.
That's so funny.
Fuck, man. It's classified as a vehicle. I
guess maybe
we die.
Docs, fuck
Veer-
off.
No.
Leave. Die.
No.
Leave. Be
Make
gone.
me die. You have the tools. Execute them.
I do not. You've killed most of my tools.
Don't call your dudes tools. No wonder they died. Their morale's low.
True.
Morale is great. I got an achievement for it.
All use is just a bunch of tools. And then, Gork said, not Gork because that's a god's name. Grolic said, "Oi, boys, this boss sucks. Let's just die."
This boss sucks.
This boss fucking sucks. He's the biggest so. Man, he fucking sucks. I gotta get out of here. Too late.
Well, things are going on the law front. Pretty good by the looks of things.
It's not terrible.
Remember, chat. If I lose, the stream ends immediately.
Oh, does it? There's spectator mode.
I will move the camera to a corner and you will all suffer.
It's probably what it would take to keep your stream going, because the spectator mode fucking sucks.
Honestly, stream's been going fine today, which is nice. I've been sitting at a smooth green this entire time. Very chill game, very relaxing, soothes the mind, soothes the brine. Suzerain. I wouldn't end the game, by the way, because we still have Blank, who's gonna win this game.
Yeah, Black could bring you back. Maybe. I don't really know how it works.
No, I don't think that's an option in this game.
That'll be fine.
Yeah, you better run, you better fuck off, you better piss off, you better suck off, you better suck off, you better suck off. Anyways.
Do you think they are talking to us?
Nah.
Oh, you got a Hellbrute. Nice. Love those dudes.
Can't believe you're revealing me. Other people totally know what that means.
Are you Chaos?
No.
Are you Eldar?
I wish.
Are you Sororitas?
I don't know, man, on my non-pirated version. Makes me sad.
We should download mods for this game that add more factions.
I don't know if any of those
Yeah,
exist.
there are any.
I want there to be a faction for the Skaven from the fantasy one. They're cool. I like them. Can these neutral things fuck off?
No, their job is to be as annoying as possible.
More like Vespid Stinkwings, am I right?
Putas pow. Haha.
Finally, Finn will be leg!
Finally, someone let me out of my cage.
Time for me is nothing because I can't no way.
I couldn't be there. I shouldn't be scared. I'm good at repairs, and I'm under each snare intangible. Bet you didn't think so. I commend you to. I think Creed would like Hades. I'm 4 years late on that one.
Like, you know, like the place where people go when they die? I don't think I'd be particularly fond of that location. Unless you mean the person. Like, do you mean the person or the location?
Nah, I'm finally here to assist.
That's fine. I got my footing back.
Make one of these guys. They're gonna win me this gay. Ma.
No, Hades 2 still does not have a release date.
I wondered if I could do this. Look at this. Don't worry about what's in that.
Where am I looking?
Oh, I healed one of your units.
Oh, amazing. Thank you.
Don't worry about what's in this syringe.
I love how that has a melee attack.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm clearing the firing lanes.
Love these guys. Hey, we found blank.
Hey! Yes, I made us.
Everybody looks at Tavao Fire Warrior at the same time.
Hello, boys! I don't even know what my wire clearing unit is.
It's usually the same one as your settler.
Not for, well, blank knows that. Not for chaos, no.
I was right!
Wait, it's not? I thought cultists did clear.
Do they? I'll have to find out. I forgot. What I forgot early on is you start with the cultist building, but not the marine building. Good, it's attacking the spawn. I got those for free. Yeah, it is the friggin' Chaos Cultist. Alright. Go, my highly expendable boy, go!
So is everything going well, Blank? Are you winning? Do you want me to send over some boys?
At long last, you do just get to call them the boys.
I am not being eaten. I am sending over boys. You want me to send over boys? I am not in any danger or threat. Do you want me to send over boys? Answer the question I asked.
I can see their borders.
Okay. Kreed fished so many fish to avoid women that fish god legally had to give them respect. Kreed appeased the fish god to have a shark to stop chewing on their optic cables. The working theory for why the stream is so good is because after Monday's stream, the fish blessed Kreed's computer. I just realized that fishing, the super fishing game 64 is about fish love me, women fear me. It's just that bit, but it's a horror game.
Well, no, I suppose I could just kill this guy. I was thinking about keeping this cultist alive to try to use as a sacrifice, but I think there'll be more meat on the table.
Sacrifice.
Or Black could kill him for me. The fucking Chaos Rhino's back that got stolen. Go, my beautiful expendable scout.
I hate that my unit dies before I can tell them to move.
Gotta be quicker than that. Oh yeah, our joke for as to why we were working together is just that the Necrons have no idea that there's a difference between humans.
Listen,
We're helping their inscrutable Necron purposes, and they have no fucking clue.
all you monkeys look the same.
It's sounding terribly Eldar.
Listen, why would they hate them so much if not because they're so similar?
Sauce.
It's a fun noise. Enrico Crevatore.
Hellbrute, would you care to explain why you feel fear? I'm a fucking Catachan devil.
It's got more arms than he does.
Weird me out, boss.
I thought I was having a situation over here.
Just don't like him.
And then you show me that fucking thing. Fucking bugs. Already, I'm done. That goes on.
Hi, my Chaos Lord got a boon.
Boone being turned into a chaos spawn.
Actually, not that. We got both of them. Yeah, Warp Frenzy and Crystal Body.
Hello. Oh, hey V, what's up?
I'm invading the live stream.
Wow.
Oh no, V's here.
I'm here to bully the loser streamer.
I'm gonna move you to a different position on the screen. Put you up there. I don't know.
Reed, when are you going to get popular enough that I don't have to type in your full username into YouTube search?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello, Chevron.
Chevy Nevy. And then you get out of there. Quick V, who voices Sonic in the Sonic cartoon?
White?
Oh,
Yes, it is
that's
Jaleel White. Was never happening, Chev. Never say what again?
I think your attempted nicknaming of Chevronon.
I don't remember what I said.
Chevrolet Toyota-thon.
Chevronon, I'm going to refer to you as Chevrolet Movie Theater from now on.
Interior crocodile alligator.
Oh,
I
Creed
drive
hitting
a
popular.
Chevrolet.
That is true, Chevronon.
What? I want to be popular. Don't say that.
Nah, you don't want fame. Nobody wants fame.
I want fame.
That's not just something they say so that they don't have to pay famous people.
Oh my god, same, Jaden. I didn't get it this time when I searched up Creed, so maybe it's happening slowly.
Why don't you just block that person? YouTube has the ability to block people.
I don't know how to block people. I've reported the video. Also, Avery, why is the game that it says you're playing Halo Wars 2?
Because my stream title says Halo Wars 2 in it.
I hope to God that the one person out there that's really jonesing for a Halo Wars 2 stream enters this and sees this and just reports you for false advertising.
Oh no, 50% of the fans of Halo Wars 2 have died since Docs made that comment earlier.
Much just like Tim Curry.
It was Tim Curry, in fact.
Oh no, Tim Curry single-handedly keeping the Halo Wars 2 fandom afloat.
Tim Curry was gonna voice act a character in Halo Wars 3.
Joke's on you, Chevronon. I like hung jury.
I wish
Also,
that I got.
Chevronon.
Go on.
I was gonna say, also Chevronon, since you make wrestling jokes all the time, did you watch WrestleMania?
They do?
That just for that meme that they keep doing is a wrestling meme. Shalom.
Yeah, Chev got me excited that Arlik Jalal had died, but apparently he didn't.
Yeah, no, that Shax is just being very vocal in his distaste for Dead Orbit, even though
good.
Dead Orbit was objectively right until the end of the Red War.
Except they didn't do anything about that supposed objectively rightness, and then they were wrong, which means they were never objectively right.
No, they were doing things about it.
No, because they were. Listen, you can't be objectively right if if the thing you believe changes without any outside input. Their whole belief was the Traveler is dead. Once it wakes up, it turns out it was never dead.
Damn, 4 months now, huh? But anyway, Dead Orbit was the objectively best faction.
It's okay to be wrong, I guess. I can't stop you.
Oh, I'm sorry. When you look between the three factions of New Monarchy, just everything about New Monarchy being sus as hell,
versus Future War Cult, who predicted the Red War and was the only one prepared for it, and nobody listened to them.
Yeah, because they keep predicting the future of, like, infinite futures. You can't just say, we predicted the Red War, when they also predicted the Red War not happening. They have a device.
Because their whole deal is saying, hey, this is possible, we should be ready for this possibility. And everyone's like, we're not going to do that. And look what happened.
Because they say it about everything. That's what led to them going full on, accidentally letting the Vex into the last city because they're like, oh, this bad thing is gonna happen.
Listen,
and look
it's not my fault.
them.
It's not my fault. Bungie needed to character assassinate the best faction. It's not. I'm not the one who hired nothing but hacks for that company.
Dead Orbit wins by doing absolutely nothing other than being the ones that predicted Oh god, they predicted something in Destiny 1.
Yeah,
there was like
except Chev, except every EXO is using Vex technology, so we're beyond that pale. That's just something people got to get over.
I'm still pissed that we never got anything good about the Deepstone Crypt like subroutine in Exos. Like they have this beautiful lore thing about this weird dream that all Exos have about the Deepstone Crypt, and like, okay, cool, it's where Exos come from, but there should have been something more to it than just the raid, and we really didn't get anything with it. I
Deepstone Crypt was way too normal. It was also way too normal.
Deepstone Crypt.
Deepstone Crypt is a fun raid, but like that entire DLC was supposed to be about Exo lore, and we barely got anything. And Awoken have been getting loads of lore all the time anytime Marasov shows up.
I think one failing that the series has is that we never got to go to a medieval castle.
I think one failing the series has is bad.
I think it would make a lot of sense to go to a medieval castle at some point.
You say that, Avery. You can go to a medieval castle in one of the dungeons. It's technically not a medieval castle, it's a Dark Age castle. But you can go to a castle that is stylized after a medieval castle.
If Bungie were smart, they would do my idea, which is they should have made a Souls-like game where you play a recently... what did they call the Guardians before they became Guardians? Like, just people who had been returned to life?
The Warlords?
No, they were Warlords if they chose to be Warlords. There was a different word for it.
Oh, God. I know exactly what you're talking about, too.
What the hell is a merde?
It means shit in Spanish.
Didn't say that. It's a naughty word.
It's yeah, it's French and it's merde.
It's also Spanish.
No, Spanish isn't a real language. You're thinking of Mexican.
Oh, it's hilarious. The enslaved rhino still has Overwatch turned off, so I got to attack it.
Okay, but no. The point is Deepstone Crypt was built up to be a thing. Scourge of the Past was exactly what it was advertised as. Like, I'm not saying that Deepstone Crypt wasn't fun. I'm saying Deepstone Crypt doesn't live up to the things we'd heard about Deepstone Crypt before we ever saw it.
Yeah, no, the only terms I'm finding on the wiki that they're using are Warlords, Guardians, and Iron Lords.
There was a different word for them. It was. I don't want to say returned because that's something else. I'm pretty sure, but
yeah,
there was a word.
The Risen.
Risen. That's what it was.
Yes.
Anyway, now that I can finish this thought, they should make a Souls-like game set during the Dark Age where you play as a recently risen non-Guardian. Because there's so much shit you could do with that post-apocalyptic setting where you have deathless warriors running around becoming warlords over normal people struggling to survive, and it would have been very cool.
And the only aliens you really have to worry about are
fallen running around.
Yeah, very few fallen.
Well, that was a good game.
You almost got blank over there.
Pretty soon, yeah. I don't. You got some hidden reserve blank.
That was pretty well coordinated.
Well, it was kind of. It knew what to do.
Who would have expected the two people who are play this game for fun would be winning?
We didn't talk to each other at all. There was
Yeah,
no
we literally didn't speak a word out.
You don't need to. You just both know what the right thing to do is.
We also offered to not do it this way or to put on handicaps.
You were free to handicap yourselves. I don't know what the handicaps could be because I'm not familiar with the game.
Well, that was not the button I wanted to press.
Stupid things are inherent to.
I mean, you were doing the right stuff. You were building a lot of units, and you were switched over to building things that are good against armor. Like once you ran into
the thing about the orcs is you rush the war boss. First thing you do, no matter what, always war boss.
I was the bottom rank on total stats for 90% of the game, and only for a little tiny bit was I third. I got
the orc boys suck cock, so you always bring out the war boss because he's really, really good.
You were doing mostly the right stuff. It's just Necrons and orcs is just a fucking terrible matchup for orcs.
Economy-wise, sucked.
I think orcs could do fine against Necrons. A little bit more time, and again, the war boss.
If I hadn't just decided this game to do vehicles, even though I never do Necron vehicles, probably would have gone different.
Research bad.
Turns out Necron vehicles are pretty freaking good, though.
Yep.
Never breached 3,000 accumulated resources. 488 damage dealt. 491.
Yeah, I mean,
it
doesn't have to be a Souls-like blank, but I just think that sort of like on-the-ground adventure game would work really good for the early parts of the Destiny setting, where it's like high tech, but everyone's been kind of reduced to this medieval state.
High tech, low society.
I just don't like that I have only 20 units created and lost to a person who only had 12 units created.
Necrons and big, strong boys.
But yeah, Jay is right. Usually if you're playing... Especially, I mean, I think everyone has a very high emphasis on their hero units, but especially the orcs. Both the Weird Boy, or is it the Mad Duck? I don't remember. The War Boss and one of the other ones are both very good. War Boss is just a good fighter, and one of their dudes actually gets research for free as one of his upgrades.
Pain Boy.
Is it the
No,
Pain
Weird
Boy?
Boy gets research, Pain Boy gets reduced everything else costs.
Yeah. Honestly, I think the biggest early learning thing about Gladius is figuring out what hero units give you free stats for what faction.
Plus, like the orcs get free ore and free influence for just fighting, and the war boss, being as ridiculously strong as he is, can then take that influence, which the orcs use for nothing. They have nothing that needs influence besides the upkeep of the hero, and buy items to make himself even more obscenely powerful.
That's the other thing. Jacaro camps, actually buying things from them can be pretty good. I think they took the Scrolls of Magnus out of the possible items you can buy.
No, it's in there. It's
It is? Okay. I was looking for it.
Pushed stuff around.
Gotcha. I was looking for it the last couple games and I couldn't find it, but
It's definitely still in there.
that's a really good item. I was also playing more Blitzy than I normally would because I don't assume we want to have this game go on for 2 streams because hopefully people will be here next week.
Yeah. I don't know, it just felt like the odds of victory were slim.
Orcs are weird, but like orcs are my favorite and best faction, and I've won every single time I've played them in like 3 multiplayer games.
Their transport unit's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
I just feel like I probably shouldn't have chosen random.
Mm-hmm.
was like because like not only was I against two people who are experienced working together, I also had to deal with not knowing what things did what. Like I barely remember what things Tyranids do, and I only play Tyranids.
Okay, well, now we have to kill each other.
Yeah, now we turn on each other.
This has been great, but sorry. That was cool. It was a quick little game.
Yep.
My economy, the chaos economy, was
The game
booming.
crashed.
Your game crashed.
Well,
It held on just long enough.
Well, thank you all for coming this evening to this short little stream. I hope you had fun. I know I didn't. I had fun. It was fun making a bunch of boys. I always like making a fuck ton of like the tiny units because it's fun to just have a swarm.
Do you ever build more than one of your production buildings?
I barely built production buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only
Building-
build 2 or 3 of whatever your main unit is.
The thing is, I didn't really know what production buildings I should make. I'm used to Tyranids where there's 3 things you need to worry about, not 5.
Yeah, I mean, for orcs, how it usually works is the boys suck, but they're very, very cheap, and if you run away from fights, which they're really good at doing as well, they heal fast, because you can just stand on fungus and heal back to full in like 2 turns. So you just you let the war boss be the thing that actually does any damage, while the boys just kind of swarm, and you probably just get them the grenade. And then what you're looking for is mega knobs. Your transports and mega knobs, because mega knobs are disgusting.
I see. Well, maybe next time I play, I'll try orcs. After whatever game we do next. But, yeah, it was good. So, yeah, I guess that's the stream.
I mean,
Remember,
you're more than free to switch over to doing something else in streaming.
I
You can
can't.
play solo orcs.
I can't. The stream title says that it's Warhammer.
The stream title also says it's Halo 2.
I
Play
guess
This
Noita.
is why me and Docs didn't need to communicate.
Play Noita.
That's true.
I don't think I should play Noita.
Noita is like being an orc. Why shouldn't you play Noita?
I don't know. Should I play Noita?
Noita's fun.
I guess.
Flash kits are Flash kits are a DLC one, but they're a good unit too because they're the first
Flash kits are
unit the
fucking
orcs.
great.
Yeah, because they actually have 2 range, and their range actually does damage, which Orc Boy range does not.
But yeah, why shouldn't you play Noita?
I don't know. I don't know anything.
What was that, V? Welcome back. We've completed our first on-stream Gladius game. Really wish these grabs had numbers.
With enough hell, Bruce, you can do anything.
Who lost the coin flip?
I beat Avery before Jay beat Blank.
Blank had 2 cities. It wasn't fair.
No, I meant between Avery and Blank. Whoever which their team lost, so they have to flip a coin, and whoever loses gets executed on stream.
I think Blank went to bed, so they get executed on stream.
Noita says that there's a cloud synchronization error.
I mean,
Ed loves doing that. Ignore
yeah,
it.
just ignore it because there's no saved games
Yeah.
other than like your last run.
Have you ever beaten one of the secret bosses that unlocks things?
I beat the game.
Then not really. The final boss unlocks a few things, but not the cool shit.
You could download that Absolution mod you were talking about.
Apotheosis.
Apotheosis.
The Alchemist is the one who unlocks the stuff that you can actually start to break the game with, and he's a secret. So.
No. Jay, I had 50% more research than you total.
I built one research hall.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that you ended up going after Blank because I have 1 city and went after the person with 1 city, and you have 2 cities and went after the person with 2.
That's true. It was an
Well,
even match all around.
I mean, the reason was because of just like geography. You're not going to go through each other's lands to get to the opponent.
I mean, I could have just run across the middle of the map.
Yeah, I mean, Docs was closer to both of you, so it's just whatever direction they didn't go.
From my vague perspective of the map, I assumed there was a lake in the middle, because there was a lake
Nope.
to the right.
Not
There was
really.
a lake to the left of blank, and I could not see what was directly above me, and so I just presumed there must be a lake there.
There's kind of a lake, but it wasn't blocking any, impeding anything.
Okay, I've downloaded Apotheosis.
My Necron Lord took 12 damage all game.
That Chaos Lord probably took a fucking lot. That boy was close to dying a few times.
Only took 17 according to this.
It felt
Although,
close to dying.
the thing is, the heroes usually have 10 HP, and they only ever take 1 HP per attack. Your Warpsmith took 3.
He was in the back lines.
But yeah, no.
By the way.
Building scrap jets and tank busters, Avery, was absolutely the right call. It just, again, Necrons are just kind of bad for orcs to go into, I feel like.
At least early on.
But if you run into Necrons, every single one of their units has armor like a vehicle, so you basically have to build that kind of stuff. Ugh.
I need to just change the stream title real quick.
Storm's still awake, or is she dead?
Storm's dependent. Yeah, Necrons also tend to never have as many units as you because their shit's kind of expensive and wonky to make. So you can kind of out economy them if you're careful.
I love that Necrons basically just take energy to resurrect things, but their upkeep is all ore.
I require more minerals.
Requireable Vestry gas. We should all pirate StarCraft Brood War and play it. I think that would be fun.
I'm gonna force
What's the
Docs to
difference
play.
between that and 2?
It's StarCraft 1.
Um,
What were you going to force me to play, V?
I thought I was gonna force you to play Warcraft 2.
No. Also, Creed, are you muted or something?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
I was just getting everything set up.
Let's see.
So I needed to wait for Firefox to open to get to the page to change the stream title.
Blank didn't seem to have any units. I only ran into Fire Warriors and a single commander. So I assume they probably are continuing to send individual units to die to neutrals.
We are now playing Noita.
I hate when games... Hell yeah. So what is this mod app?
Bosses, spells, items, other things.
They actually just updated Noita, so you would have got all that anyways.
Whatever this
Cat
thing.
immortality.
Cat immortality. Okay. New game.
Creed, you had double vision. What was Blank doing?
I wasn't paying attention too much, but it did seem like they were having a lot of neutral issues around them.
How it's like
They also spawned between 2 bodies of water and 2 forests.
the forests are funny.
Egg break.
I mean, Talos, yeah, Fire Warriors are bad, but neutrals are, weirdly fixated on drones, so your Fire Warrior should never be in danger.
Apotheosis.
Apothecary.
Scent of exhaust lingers in the air. Oh no, Creed, don't do it. You have so much to live for.
What?
Don't have the night to kill themselves in the garage.
Also, isn't that a Konosuba character?
Yes.
I'm watching on. I was watching on this stream for the chat. Yeah, Megaman. Konosuba was so fucking good.
Yeah, I really don't know what exactly changes, but I only vaguely know what is
Much like
actually...
Noita itself and its own updates. We don't know exactly what changed. You'll find out.
There are still things in this game that people don't know what they do.
Yeah, the weird eyeball thing. But did it give you a single nuke spell?
You are terribly cursed with...
Oh yes, the curse. Yeah, enjoy what happens next.
Why is everything so shiny?
Eh,
Oh, right. It's been a while since I've gone and grabbed that.
Curse of Greed!
Oh, there's fireflies over there.
After that Noita, that name is very literal.
What is that? They're offering you an accord. Wow, it curses the water too.
new game.
So what did we learn?
Don't get infinite wealth.
Mm.
The scent of exhaust lingers in the air. Cat.
Yes, Jade, that is the game where you can burrow into it. That is the game where first you have to talk about parallel universes.
Why is there a car there?
Oh,
Sounded
because
good.
I have a mod that replaces mine carts and such with Camrys.
Mm.
Why?
Can you kick it? Can you drive it? I like how it has gore under the wheels.
Yeah, because it landed on top of a bunch of cats.
But they're immortal.
No, the cat immortality was turned off.
Oh.
Yeah, if you take the Eternal Wealth, which used to be just called the Curse of Greed, you start infinitely spawning you converting everything around you into cursed rock or cursed water, which kills you incredibly quickly. There is a way to get rid of it, I believe, but I don't remember what it is. I think it's like if you get to the Holy Mountain fast enough, you can get rid of it. Actually, they fixed you being able to make that boss kill itself, Jaden. Now it's just the hardest thing in the game, for no real reason. My boy got acid.
Flawless.
That might have been, it might have been called Curse of Midas. Yeah, it's easier to talk about what secrets aren't in Noita, because the whole game just keeps getting bigger the more you zoom out.
was a pretty good one. I like that one.
Vintage, alchemic, fan fiction.
Well, the Firefly's new. I don't recall that.
That was
Never part of your mod.
Judge Tyrone is playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah. My.
The funny thing is how little projectiles that is, Lunicon. I've seen spells you people wouldn't believe.
I like the spell that shoots the saw blades.
The Great Equalizer. But what about the one that shoots the even bigger saw blade that's programmed to home back in on you?
I don't know, I've never seen that one. I don't play this game.
Well, that's your fault.
Box.
Peat. You found peat. Flammable peat.
Get me out of this.
You can try kicking. What is it?
It's like
I mean, hover over.
glue.
Glue.
You can eat that to get high.
That's true, yeah, you can huff the glue. Well, now you have to.
I could try. It's down, right?
Yep, just hold down.
Mentally satiated, tripping.
Hey, Pete.
If you get up to 180 seconds of tripping, things happen.
Yeah. Need a lot more glue, though.
Or fungus. The right kind of
fungus.
fungus.
Or frogs.
Frogy, frogy, frog.
Can afford this one. Shuffle this.
You can preview one without buying it, if you have the money. If you're too poor, then fuck you.
Let's see. Strong levitation, fly 100% stronger. Teleportitis dodge. You teleport a short distance away when an enemy projectile is near. Extra item in Holy Mountain. There will be an additional item in every Holy Mountain you haven't discovered yet. Is that good?
I mean, if you have money. I'll tell you one thing, teleportitis dodge is going to be a lot more of a pain in the ass than you're imagining. Because it might teleport you from one projectile into, say, a vat of acid.
Ah! Ooh!
Now look what you did. That's a very flammable Camry.
Hope it's not like. Oh, okay. I thought it might explode because car, but.
Surprised it didn't. Oh, it's a Butterhead. Kreed thinks quickly, makes the situation worse with toxic waste.
Many things can be improved by making them worse.
Fun fact, water will convert toxic waste into water. No, that's not acid, that's toxic waste. There are vats of acid, though. Acid will kill you much, much quicker. Acid does more damage to you for every other pixel of acid touching you. So if you were to just teleport into a full submersion, you would probably just die instantly.
My dream is to one day have rock converted to acid.
Happened to me once.
It's what I want more than anything in the world.
Burning.
Yeah, that wood will
You
just
alright,
burn
guys?
away if you just give it a second. What?
I said, are you alright?
Of course I'm alright. Why wouldn't I be
All I
alright?
want to do is see the world turn into a vat of acid. Oh, that's a fun one.
That's theoretically going to throw... It might throw a lot of dynamite, it might not.
Get rid of the starting one. You already have a better version of the starting one.
Oh, right. How do I drop something?
You can just select it over the old one.
Yeah, just click there on. No.
Otherwise, you can go into your inventory and drag and drop.
Yep.
So, shuffle, yes.
Theoretically,
spells cast.
might apply those modifiers to the dynamite.
Well,
You
I can
won't
test
know
it.
until you cast.
I wouldn't shoot it anywhere that isn't very open and very far away from you.
Don't be a pussy.
Hey, it did it! First try.
Only certain kinds of phones have that, though. Pretty sure the batteries would blow up.
What is happening here?
There's a chain on fire.
Huh.
There appears to be a gas leak somewhere, and that gas is flammable, and it caught fire. Oh, it's gold on the ground.
I think the gas leak is in Avery's home.
Yeah, the gold you see in the map is gold. You can dig to it if you want it.
Eat that fine powder.
You will straight snort that shit. They threw me out Fort Knox for being an addict. Yeah, I think it was an old Samsung type phone that had some fucked up battery that would blow up. It's like, it wouldn't really explode, it's like you said, it would like freak out and expand. It's just in doing that, it then became much more of a fire hazard.
It is a shame that, these particular types of bolts don't break things.
Yeah. So long as you are, covered in water, fire will not burn you. It has to evaporate the water first. But it'll do so pretty quickly, but if you're wet, you can't just walk over fire.
That is clearly not a rock. That is a girder.
Yeah.
Clearly not a rock. It is not well shaved.
You're in more Words of Radiance yet?
Not as much as I want to, but I did read a tiny bit. I'm still on chapter 2.
Yearns for a new home.
I'm your dead boss.
Rox, if you met Brandon Sanderson, do you think you would let you call him Brando Sando?
Absolutely. You can drink the radioactive ooze. I wouldn't recommend it.
It appears to be some sort of ghost.
You're avoiding. Ah!
It came through with you.
Whoa, what?
Huh?
Oh, you're hallucinating.
Oh yeah, what's that effect on the side?
Since it's delusional.
Schizo moment.
I've seen this before. You're hallucinating.
They're oozing you.
They can't hurt
That's
you.
a nasty one.
Speed up, sphere of water, magic arrow, spitter ball, electric charge, freeze charge, accelerating shot, odd firebolt, circle of fire, fireball thrower,
I'll give you one guess
Spread.
what the circle of fire does.
bouncing burst.
What's the one that's second from the bottom left?
Circle of water.
Oh, they changed the picture for that. Because it should just look like Circle of Fire, but blue.
That's not bad. You can put, well, no, actually, if you put just the freeze and, well, no, it's shuffle, damn.
Oh, one.
Yeah, all my spells, all my things are shuffled except for this one.
Yeah. I mean, Cold Arrow, not bad. Freezing enemies is really useful. Ugh, I'm gonna play Noita also.
If you kick a frozen enemy, it does a ton of damage.
When will they add Noita co-op?
I think someone tried to mod that one.
It's like Magicka, but worse.
Yes, I don't imagine it's co-op for very long. I think I know someone made a version where you could see each other but couldn't interact with one another. I don't know if they ever figured out how to make it actually interact.
Ooh, I go. Vigo,
Sorry.
leak more Smiling Friends episodes.
I am not in control at the speed of which Smiling Friends gets leaked.
God, you're such a bitch.
So mean to me.
Vampirism.
Vampirism can be very, very good.
Revenge Reflection. Reflect copies of enemy projectiles when taking damage with a steep damage boost as payback. Enemy radar.
I mean, Radar and Vampirism are the standouts. You could also reroll.
I'll take Vampirism. I'll drink blood.
Yeah, it's like certain spells will, like a chainsaw will mulch enemies into, gore. It's just later on, enemies tend to not bleed blood. And obviously the big health hit. Also, frozen enemies don't bleed. Wonder what that red light is. You should freeze kick him, teach him a lesson. Cowardice. Those guys don't shoot directly at you, they shoot in an arc that would land on you. So they're actually easy to dodge if they're on their own.
I love the acid trap rooms because they release a bunch of acid.
Hey look, free acid. You can also get a empty flask and fill it with blood for health on the go. If you find a surplus.
Really smart. I don't know why I've never done that.
Because there's so much shit to do in Noita, it's impossible to remember it all.
Yo, what? I just found a chest that had like 5 spells in it.
Right?
Had Magic Guard, Magic Arrow, Slime Ball, Essence to Power, and Hook Bolt.
Essence to power can get very, very busted. It's just wonky to figure out how to use. This is the worst possible way to do this.
But is it oogly goo? That's so many frogs.
Culinary.
Oh! How are you finding your dynamite spam wand?
I don't think they've really been using it.
I've been using it repeatedly there, and it did me a lot of bad.
Danger close. Oh yeah, you fill a flask by literally just holding it under the water. Huh, that's a mod thing. I don't know. Ring around it is still there.
I love when you start with a swamp potion, like, yeah, here's nasty water. Fuck you.
Well, it doesn't shuffle.
I think floating should be easier over fire.
Perhaps. Dare you? Oh, hey, that's a digging one. And digging wands can mulch bodies.
Is that better than my dynamite blast, or do I replace a different one?
Dynamite could get through harder materials than the digging wand can. I mean, they both do kind of different things. Plus, dynamite can fight.
What are your other ones? Does the second one actually do anything?
It fires little blue balls.
It's a decent-ish, like, wand. It's just the spells on it's like that.
It's a no shuffle, so I picked it up.
And no shuffle, decent cast delay time, high mana, crappy recharge speed, but that's not really that much of a hindrance.
I don't know. The digging bolt is pretty decent.
I don't think you need really the bouncing one.
That's my only source of damage.
We got the arrow.
The-
Dynamite.
You got arrows and dynamite.
Okay.
Well, the arrow, not the dynamite so much, because that's limited, but...
Listen, you can't use it if you're dead. You could dig right now. Just don't drown. Also, find blood and drink it. Gotta find a and make sure to not kill it with freezing. Actually, yeah, maybe the freeze one is bad because you need blood. Another digging one, a significantly worse one. Yeah, actually, you might need the bouncing bolt instead of the arrow because the arrow's stopping you from getting blood. Unless you're gonna actually try to kill things with the bubbles, I guess. Worm! Well, good luck with that shit. So many worms! That worm got fucking totaled, but... Big boy's a little tougher than that. Oh, hey, an electricity rock. Wow, a room full of bombs. Yeah, you do have a lot of money.
You can drink worm blood to get sight.
Me, sight beyond sight.
Spells per cast, 10.
You like arrows? That just fires rockets.
Always casts that.
Personal something thrower. I mean, you could just check it. You don't
like,
actually buy the wand by pressing E. You buy it when you actually pick it up.
Ice ball thrower makes projectile cast ice balls at random directions.
So the rocket, as it flies, would spam out ice balls.
Ah, the improved
Like that
version of
skull.
this.
You know that, like that blue skull enemy? It would do that.
I see. I would assume those hurt me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
Just don't get hit.
You know,
Cursed
with all the
sphere.
shit that will fuck you up in this game, I'm completely shocked that physics do not apply to you.
Yeah, they do, just super inconsistently.
What is a tunium?
Yeah, that is from the mod, I think. I don't know.
I'm tempted, because a tunium.
Hey, spark magic arrow trigger.
It's good, isn't it?
Triggers can be good because you can craft, bullshittium with it, but...
Colin.
Because, like, say you have, a horrible explosive death spell, but it would kill you too. You put it at the end of a trigger, and now you can cast it over there. Oh, yeah, like all those little bubbles also have triggers. So those would, like, when the bubble either hits something or pops, it would cast whatever comes after it in a non-shuffling wand. Like the Atunian Mist. Otherwise, if you just have trigger into trigger into trigger into trigger, it'll just keep spitting out another bubble that spits out another bubble that spits out another bubble. Until it reaches the end. Sure is a mist of Atonia.
Projectile attunement. Your spell seeks targets automatically.
Well, I mean, that kind of has uses. Because you put it on an enemy.
What do you mean?
Well, like, you could prime an enemy with that, and then, say, shoot the scatter shot bombs at them, which would then home into them. So if you had something that was very inaccurate, you could prime an enemy to, get homed in on. Unfortunately, on yourself, it will then make it home in on you.
Alright.
Can Amazon Prime an enemy?
It makes you a lurcher.
Do love the gunpowder potion. It's a very silly thing.
One thing I could say is you could put the Atunium on something and then have your quad shot thing with, like, the bubbles on a different wand, and then you just swarm them to death with all the bubbles at once. Pummel them. Pummel them.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, you're thinking like a Finnish.
You're thinking like a Finnish person. Now, this is actually what Finnish people have to do every day on the way to school.
The problem with doing it that way is, yeah, it sucked up all the mana, and you could only reapply the thing every time you wrap all the way around.
Would this be faster with less of these?
It would go back to the quad shot sooner.
Is that what I want?
I mean, if you only had 4, you'd do a quad shot every time. Well, no, wait. But if they're triggers, they would just
Yeah, I'm not totally sure how those all interact. Because my thought would be it would have shot all 4 at once, but it's shooting the first one, which is then releasing all the rest. So I guess more is better.
Now I'll continue this one being my little ice arrow one, and this is just a place to put. I guess I don't need all of these in there.
I mean, more bombs. Because once you run out of that first 16, then you'd be out instead of going on to the next set of 16.
What was it? Dots?
Fire the orb one with all the things in it. Like, yeah, shoot that one. Oh yeah, no, that's better.
Yeah, that's what I said. It seems to be working, like, it's applying the quad shot to the trigger of the bolt, not the initial spell. So it's firing one, which then incorporates the quad shot into what it releases.
It's a little odd, but...
Man, that wand mechanics in Noita are fucked.
Oh yeah, this thing.
Your blood maker.
Okay. Double spell. Simultaneously cast 3 spells. Simultaneously cast.
So having ice on the digging one, though, will again stop you from getting blood, because it'll freeze the blood.
I don't know, that was... Yeah. Okay. I think these are pretty alright for now. Actually, maybe better for that one.
You need to get that perk that lets you throw explosive spells from your inventory like an item.
So, let me just organize this real quick. So, that's my setup one, and then my kill you one, drill, and then explosives. What do we got here? Kills to mana. Anytime an enemy near you dies, you release mana, recharging liquid. Exploding gold. Gold drop by enemies explodes when it disappears. Is picked up or touched by other enemies. I don't like the one that says, is picked up. I can't help but notice this next one is a picture of an eggplant. Eat your vegetables. You inflict more damage the more satiated you are, but start losing health if your stomach is empty. I might go with kills to mana.
You can also reroll.
Kills to mana. The concentrated mana that will release will also melt steel beams if you need to get through anywhere, which is fun.
I suppose, yeah, that better than nothing.
Well, there's always rerolls.
They're just scooping up the blood on the floor. The fucking Hoover.
El Hoover demo.
Oh no, you made yourself. I forgot you were going right into easy base. The worst place to attract bullets. Why are they not attracting? Weird. You're out of mana. I was trying to shoot you. Yeah, your own bubble bolts can't hurt you. That spell is not self-locking. Ah, it's like a little laser turret. Oh, what the hell? It's like a turret tinker. They brought that guy in from CUD.
Damn. Okay, one more. Let's go. At least one.
Feel an invisible force pushing and pulling you.
Oh, you know.
What does that mean?
Rainbow cat.
Kick it. But the air feels unusually dense. Unusually dense just means it's harder to fly. The hell is Sorium? What have you done with my levitation?
Only one way to find out.
Turns you into a dinosaur.
Be pretty rad.
Is it? What is a drink button?
To drink it straight out of the flask, you do it from the inventory.
You have to right-click on it in the inventory. Like, open it.
You can
And
fly
then right-click
forever.
on the bottle.
Well, now you could go all the way to the top if you wanted. No. swear Sparkball digs for everybody else except me. Wonder if they upped that.
Pick up the emerald tablet. 'Tis true without lying, certain most true that which is below is like that which is above, and that which is above is like that which was below, to do the miracles of one only thing. And as all things have been and arose from one by the mediation of one, so all things have their birth from this one thing by adaptation.
It's true. You could get some starter money by putting that on the slab. Or you could use it as a throwing weapon. It's a pretty good one. Oh yeah, you could get up over the tree.
Tree venture.
See what lies to the west.
Mysterious cave.
Huh. Weird world spawn. No, not that weird.
Sometimes there just be caves.
Alright, that's right. Concentrated mana does make water into concentrated mana. I forgot about that.
Eggs, eggs, eggs. The twee, the twee, the twee. What
Let
could
me
this
see.
be?
What are my current statistics?
Bad. Oh hey, the funny fungus blooms. You can get high off those. Alright, the swarm of these assholes is coming, isn't it? You should kick that before you die. Oh no! You monster! It plays music when you kick it.
I wonder if one of these towers is added for the mod.
Hmm?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know how many there normally are. Nor what they represent. I just know they're like accomplishments in the game.
There's the statue of the guy who killed the trillion health boss. It's a skull for every orb, for the maximum amount of orbs you can get.
Mining.
And crafting.
The Ashi artifact projects a malevolent glare.
Yeah, you can use it as a little microwave. What would that be used for? You find out.
I'm having a great time with it right now. What is that?
Mod.
Pure light. You think it's safe to touch pure light?
One way to find out. You should collect it in a flask. You fool, you're mixing it. It's no longer pure. Ah, they've added more cycles now. Now the final boss can get up to a potential 1.1 sextillion HP.
How do I fill up a flask?
Just go under the water level with it. It's doing something to you.
Taking damage causes you to retaliate with a beam of light.
Oh, yeah. Now you got a mixed flask of water and light. You'd have to go into inventory to see it.
Oh my god, I just got unlimited spells right after picking up Acid Ball.
Sploosh.
Oh, yes. Ye fucking ha.
Benny fucking Hana!
Benny fucking Hana.
A great and noble quest.
Quiz.
I'm already on a quest. Quest to get my swamp back. Your swamp?
I'm on a quest to make the princess smile.
Who gave the fucking Hisi guns? Who allowed this?
They make them.
Who allowed this?
There's like 3 other more secret labs. Can you find them all?
No. This game's like Terraria. There's definitely a Terraria mod that adds Noita shit, isn't there?
Probably.
Just decimating this wasteland. Scoot-a-doo, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Now you're the one who has to walk back across it later. I know at least at one point, I spawned with an area modifier for here that made it warmer, so the place just turned into an ocean.
What is an essence eater?
Hopefully you won't need to find out. And now you never will.
Okay.
If you find essences and would like them eaten, you go to the essence eater. This looks new, I think. This is new.
No, it isn't.
This should be covered in snow. This isn't actually new, it's just there should have been rocks above this one. Well, welcome to the Frozen Vault. Why did this spawn with a big hole leading to it?
Dense rock is just immune to acid, huh?
Jeez. Well, you might need to swish it around.
Hello.
Hey, Liz, what's up?
Hey, Liz.
Whoa, this dude shoots bubbles that polymorph you.
Polymorphing.
Oh, but he polymorphed me into a thing that shoots rockets.
Chaotic polymorphing can occasionally just make you stronger.
Wait, there's still a stream going? Or you guys...
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Avery's playing Noita. We ended up finishing our team game.
Burned it up.
who is on which team and how did it go?
Me and Docs were on a team, and me and Docs were on a team.
It was me and Docs for. God damn it! It was me and Jay versus Blank and Creed.
Who won?
I want you to take a wild guess.
Muffled sounds of guerrilla violence.
Also,
It was-
who was playing who?
It was Necrons and Chaos. I was Necrons. Jay was Chaos. Versus Tau and Orcs. Avery was Orcs.
Oh,
Oh, boys.
Amazing what you can do with 3 Hellbrutes and 3 Rhinos.
yeah, no, how big?
And also one of every hero. Still not sure what to feel about the Warpsmith.
I think I've yet to ever really use the Warpsmith much.
Like, I kind of get it just because, like, Chaos vehicles are, you know, tend to have a lot of health, and the Warpsmith is the only one that gets a big single target heal. But it's so expensive for just being a heal bomber.
I'll be right back.
I didn't prioritize that.
You do what?
Common,
Yeah,
powerful.
you got really muffled what? I didn't catch a word of that.
Oh, I was saying I tend to prioritize them all for the master
In the
Buff.
ghetto.
Being able to just summon strong units when they're at max level is very nice.
Yeah, the master possession is really, really good. I want to get that fucker real quick for the 3 chaos.
Nothing like summoning a Helldrake way before you're able to actually build a thing that makes sense.
Trying to have M&M's. I got one of these fucking Ziploc seals. I bit all my nails off today. This is not fair. Chat says Creed has gotten too frisky with the whiskey.
I drank a lot of whiskey.
Drank a lot of Hesi.
Avery Whispering?
I wish I actually had whiskey on me. It would make playing this game a lot more entertaining. Purple Mountain's Majesty. Okay, summon egg, bubble spark, torch, horizontal barrier, energy sphere, delayed spellcast, formation bifurcated, double scatter spell, sea of water, energy sphere with timer.
I love peanut butter M&Ms. They're so fucking good.
Yeah.
Faster projectiles. Smoked corpse. Enemies leave behind no corpses and bleed no blood. Gamble 1 if you gain 2 random perks. Easy. Enemy radar, and you gain double gold per nugget. And this is why gambling is good. Well, that's a bit
boys.
bullshit.
We nuggin.
Just don't put that at the fucking bottom of a hole.
Is that a pit of lava?
It's a pit of toxic sludge.
Oof. It's probably from that Camry. Probably all those worms I ate earlier.
The fireflies have gotten bigger. I assume the horizontal barrier hurts me as well.
Probably. I know very few things in Noita that don't.
Why are you tormenting the innocent inhabitants of this cavern?
Ivy.
Cabin in the woods.
This land is peaceful, its inhabitants kind.
Exactly.
This piece is landfill. Come, come.
No, I don't think that's accurate.
This chameleon. Okay. Shuffle wand with a bunch of odd firebolts.
I return. And yes,
What is-
Fire M&Ms are based.
What does Odd Fireball do?
It shoots off at weird fucking angles, I think.
Also, electric gives projectiles an electric charge every time.
That's useful. Electric stuns people. It also will
Yeah.
kill you if you're standing on metal.
Yeah, be
Small
careful of that.
teleport parts, sparkly bounds. It's probably a good one.
Now you would need a spell that bounces. I don't know if it'll just do it on release.
Chat, what kind of magic school would Creed be worst at? Vote now on your phones.
It does just do it when it hits something. You have made your sparkle bolts slightly more damage.
What did you say? What magic school would I be the worst at?
Yeah. Chat is voting now on their phones.
Somehow voted for Smormo.
This cannot be undone!
Small move.
Enemy Radar and Greed are both pretty good. Is Greed the one where you get more for trick gold?
No, greed is just double normal gold.
Nice. Alright, Trick Greed. The one that gives you double gold for trick kills is Trick Greed.
What is blood gold?
Heals you when you pick it up.
Hmm.
It's like 5 or 10 or something.
Homunculus. Every time you leave a holy mountain, a helpful homunculus is summoned. Ah!
I haven't been there since I was a homunculus.
No wand tinkering. Wands cannot be tinkered with, but enemies drop blood money.
Mind you, that's May.
Tinker with wands everywhere.
Tinker Everywhere is pretty much the best one in the game. Now you can just create solutions on the fly. Cozy. I think means it's gonna get real bad. Oh, yeah. Alright, you have the spell that creates zones that box you in and inevitably kill you. Like that.
No. That person killed me. Thank you very much.
You box you
Well,
in. Yo.
that was 3 hours. I think I'm done streaming.
Alright.
Thank you all for coming this evening. I hope you enjoyed all of these games that I played, because I wasn't. I'm kidding. I had fun. Yeah. I kind of like Noita, so I might play it more. Might get Mako around for it because I know he enjoys the game. But yeah. Remember to dislike, block, and report this video if you had fun, and I'll talk to you all on the next stream, which should be Friday. Good night.